Əziz dostlar, hörmətli qonaqlar.
Dear friends, distinguished guests, dear residents of Mingachevir, today is a significant day for the energy sector of our country. The inauguration of the 8 November power plant is a remarkable milestone. In general, the creation of this plant will significantly bolster the energy potential of our country. The completion of all work in a short period of time demonstrates the strength, potential, experience, and professionalism of our energy workers. Today, the 8 November power plant is the largest power plant in our country. With a capacity of 1,880 megawatts, this plant will, of course, further strengthen our energy potential, increase the efficiency of the energy system, and thus further reinforce the status of Mingachevir as the energy center, not only of Azerbaijan, but also of the entire South Caucasus. Currently, more than 40% of our electricity is generated in Mingachevir, and of course, all this work is further evidence that Azerbaijan is on the right track. Mingachevir played a central role in the energy sector of Azerbaijan in the 1970s. On the initiative and under the direct leadership of national leader Ilham Aliyev, the foundation of the Azerbaijan thermal power plant was laid in 1974 in Mingachevir. The first unit of the station was put into operation with the participation of the national leader in 1981. After that, other units were commissioned, making this station one of the important energy centers of the Caucasus even during the Soviet era. Of course, we faced an energy shortage in the early years of our independence. Representatives of the middle and older generations will remember those years quite well. Even television broadcasts were stopped at 12 o'clock in the evening because our energy system could not produce the required amount of electricity. There were difficulties also in terms of fuel, and our energy infrastructure was completely outdated. Only thanks to the Mingachevir station, which was created on the initiative of the national leader, electricity was supplied to the people and enterprises, albeit with some interruptions. In other words, the history of Mingachevir as an energy center is quite rich, and the strong human resource potential developed here, of course, has allowed us to achieve the successes we are celebrating today. Over the past 20 years, we have built the energy system of Azerbaijan almost from scratch. New power plants have been constructed in various parts of the country. Reconstruction work has also been carried out in Mingachevir. As you remember, a major breakdown occurred here, leaving a large part of our country almost without electricity. After that, tangible measures were taken, and we achieved great success in a short time. In 2018, the foundation for the reconstruction of the Azerbaijan thermal power plant was laid, and on June 25, 2020, exactly 5 years ago, the plant was given a new life. Currently, the generation capacity of the Azerbaijan power plant is 1,800 megawatts. The capacity of the 8 November plant is 1,880 megawatts, and the capacity of the hydroelectric power plant is more than 400 megawatts. So, more than 40% of Azerbaijan's electricity is generated in Mingachevir. And, as I mentioned earlier, it is the main energy center, not only of Azerbaijan, but also of the entire South Caucasus. The implementation of this project in such a short period of time, power engineers know this well, can be considered a record achievement. The construction period of a power plant with a capacity of about 2,000 megawatts usually takes several years, perhaps 3, 4, 5 years, or even longer. For example, during the Soviet era, the construction of the Azerbaijan thermal power plant in Mingachevir began in 1974, and the first unit was commissioned in 1981. In other words, after 7 years, 300 megawatts of energy were obtained. We have now obtained about 2,000 megawatts of energy in just 2 years, and of course, there are many reasons for this. Naturally, our existing energy base here, our experience, the professionalism, knowledge, and skills of Azerbaijani power engineers, and, of course, the contribution of our international partners have all played a role.